Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time there was a little girl who always wore a red hooded cape. She was called Little Red Riding Hood. One sunny morning her mother gave her a basket of goodies. "Take these treats to your grandma, dear," said her mother. "Stay on the path and don't talk to strangers." "I will, Mummy," replied Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood set off through the forest. Along the way she met a wolf. "Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf. "Where are you going?" "I'm going to visit my grandma and bring her these treats," replied Little Red Riding Hood. "What a kind girl you are," said the wolf. "Where does your grandma live?" "She lives in a cottage at the end of this path," answered Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf, who was actually very sneaky, had a plan. The wolf ran ahead to Grandma's cottage, tricked Grandma, and took her place in bed. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived, she noticed something strange. "Grandma, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to see you with, my dear," replied the wolf, who was disguised as Grandma. "Grandma, what big ears you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to hear you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Grandma, what big teeth you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to eat you with," replied the wolf. Just then a woodsman who was passing by heard Little Red Riding Hood's cries and rushed in. "Stop right there, wolf!" shouted the woodsman. The woodsman chased the wolf away and rescued Grandma from the cupboard. Little Red Riding Hood, her grandma, and the brave woodsman all sat down to enjoy the treats. "Thank you, Mr. Woodsman," said Little Red Riding Hood. "And thank you, Grandma. I'm so happy we're all safe," she added. "We're so proud of you, my dear," said Grandma. "Remember, always be careful and stay safe," said the woodsman. And they all lived happily ever after.